Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Yeah, hello and welcome back to another Bitcoin update. So pretty much the same thing that we have been tracking for the past couple of days. Nothing too crazy with a change. Essentially, we were tracking a larger degree, A, B, C structure, where we've had the decline since the high in October at 124,000. If we go to the shorter time frame, that's what we will be focusing on for today. If you haven't seen some of our longer time frame Bitcoin videos, make sure to check those out. But pretty much what we were tracking is right now we could have had a possible low in this A wave back here, where we could be in the start of that B wave bounce that could possibly touch these swing highs back in January, which is around the 98,000 level. Really quickly, what we are tracking right now is a ABC to the upside and A wave, assuming that this bottom back here, so an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, where this C wave should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up, and then we could get a B wave pullback and then that C wave up before we can get rejected from that larger degree resistance zone and start that C wave to the downside, in which we have been talking about. Now there's a few different scenarios that could play out, just because it is not guaranteed that this A wave did bottom here. It's totally possible that this could have just been all of a, for example, a wave 3 corrective move. So this could have been an A wave down, B wave move up, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move to the downside, and that A wave where we can possibly test within that 50,000 region with some of those swing lows and swing highs of Bitcoin from past target prices or of past price action. What we are tracking right now, just because B waves, they are more corrective, so when we get these sideways advances like this that slowly move higher and higher, that does make it seem more and more likely that this C wave could have happened, rather than seeing a impulsive structure and a 5 wave move up. Instead, we've only had a 3 wave move up, but that also leaves the door open to another low on the Bitcoin chart. So like we were saying, it's totally possible that this could just be a wave 4 bounce, and then we could get that larger degree A wave to the downside. But as long as price holds above 66,370 to 68,738, it's totally possible that this could have been an A wave, a B wave corrective move, and now we could be in the start of the C wave and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up, all for that larger degree A wave in A, B, C structure. Now, if we do break below that zone, it is possible that this B wave, that bottom back here, could have indeed just been going for an extension. So a 1, 2, 3 wave move up in an A wave, and then a 1, 2, 3 wave move down in a B wave, and then we could bounce off from this support region higher. And this support zone is between 62,686 and 66,218. That's totally possible to get an extended B wave as well. But once we kind of break below this Thursday low, even though it could be a extended B wave, it's totally possible that that could be our first indicator that this was just a 4th wave corrective bounce, and we could be in the start of that A wave. It becomes more likely once we break below 62,686, as well as this swing low at 60,000 for this A wave. So we have those 3 indicators that keep, if they were to break, then it would just make an extended A wave more and more probable for each level that breaks. What we want to see as an indication that this 3rd wave could have started is a break above this level at 72,000, and then as well as this swing high here at 71,026 as well. So those would be some indicators that this third wave could have begun, and then we could possibly test some of these swing highs around the 74 to 79,000 level for all of this A wave before we could just get a 3 wave move down and then the start of that C wave as well. Even if we do break some of these swing highs, we will still have to leave the door open for a extended A wave, just because all of this would be a 1, 2, 3 wave move up, and with only a 3 wave move up, it's totally possible we could get rejected and go for an extended A wave. And it could also be possible that that 3 wave move could have been all of the B wave, and we could be in the start of that larger degree C wave, in which we were talking about after this B wave. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.